Excuse me. Pardon me.
Hey, sit down.
Movie Monday.
What's up, movie fans? Michael here for Movie Monday, giving you all the movie news that you might have missed over the weekend because you were too hungover. Happy President's Day to everybody in America. Let's get started with some news. It looks like we're going to be getting a Transporter series reboot. Kind of. Transporter 4 will explore Frank Martin's origins while notably not having Jason Statham actually playing Frank. The series will actually be headed up by Chinese studio Fundamental Films and might spur some sequels if the movie does well internationally. On to a little bit of depressing news. The Expendabelles gets a plot reveal. Now, Expendabelles is a full female cast spin-off from the Expendabelles, and it's actually going to be directed by Robert Luketic. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And I'm going to actually put this quote for the plot up so that you can see it as I go along with it. Alright, are you ready for this hot street trash? Here it goes. When the American Navy SEALs are wiped out trying to penetrate the island lair of a deadly despot who has captured one of the world's top nuclear scientists, it becomes clear that there is no such thing as the right man for the job, and that this is a mission so impossible that only women can handle it. Alright, that sounds fair enough. Now let's get on to the depressing part. The only way in, some of the world's deadliest female operatives must pose as high-class call girls shipped in by private plane to satisfy a dictator and instead save the scientist and the day. Whoever wrote this, you should be fired. First of all, this is a horrible thing to read. This is just such a run-on bullshit sort of thing. And on top of it, I mean, I know you don't have much to work with, but this is horrible. This is just an atrocious bit of reading. And then it actually kind of offends me more than the basic, the plot synopsis. I mean, because I know that no matter how you split it, it's going to be kind of a shitty plot that Expendabelles is kind of known for, considering it's based on, you know, late 90s, or I would actually say early 90s film and action film. So I can't really give that much, but that was bad. Alright? Just my opinion, but I think you should be fired. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's actually go to some happy news. Alright? Let's go to Vision costume speculation. A source, and I'm going to put that because this hasn't been confirmed yet, has said that the Vision costume is actually going to be a green and yellow palette, opposed to the white palette that is kind of the late sort of coloring, and then before the revision back to... Anyway, that's comic book stuff. If you go Wikipedia that. If you want to actually be kind of nerd gut wrench, they're actually saying that his face is not going to be his face, but it's going to be a Tony Stark like Iron Man helmet, but it's going to be a more face-like helmet. Now, if anybody who's a fan of Vision knows, this kind of takes away from that whole idea that this is a character striving for humanity, and is the only real reason why he kind of goes against his father and creator Ultron. So, I don't know what they're going to do, but that's slightly upsetting. I don't know if I mean, they don't go into a lot of detail about the mask, but hopefully it's at least red. But, you know, Marvel's done a pretty good job not mucking this stuff up yet, so I'll give it a little bit of a bye before I pass further judgment, and I will also wait to have an official confirmation. In other Marvel news, if you like picking apart details, Guardians of the Galaxy toys got revealed, and it has more detail than the concept art, so we can actually kind of get an idea of what we're going to be getting in the theaters for Guardians of the Galaxy. And I'm gonna say, as a toy fan, they look pretty cool. I'm in favor of this. So the new looks are kind of cool, a bit different than the concept art, so you should definitely check that out and, you know, tell us what you think. Put comments below. Valentine's Day news stories, we got what not to take a date on, and that is pretty awesome if you actually think about how we all think about movies. Some of them are not so gruesome, but these are just the ones that we have experiences with. And we also have some Valentine's Day cards that you should go and check out. For reviews, we have A Field in England and our anticipated Robocop review. that you might see some box quotes coming out later. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. But Robocop review, go check it out. If you're a Robocop fan, I heard the movie is a blast. So we actually have a huge list of trailers. I'm just going to kind of run these out. We have Drive Hard, Brick Mansions, Transcendence, Zombeavers? Really? Zombeavers? That sounds like a horrible B-movie. B-movie, you know, zombie beavers. Anyway, I'll just skip that joke. Planes, Fire and Rescue, which is actually kind of a weird thing for me because I didn't actually understand that the car series and the plane series are actually as popular as they are. We have Under the Skin, The Purge, Anarchy. Why? The Purge, Anarchy, really? I know that other people will have differing opinions of this, but I just don't think that that was a movie that needed to be made. And we have Feral. So go check all those out. The links for all those will be below. I know it's kind of a lot of things to check out this week, but come on, you have time. You know you have time. There's nothing better to do. So go check those out. Go read, go comment, go hit the like, hit the subscribe, do all those things. And thanks for watching. You might see a new thing come out this week that's also a video that I'm working on. Who knows? And we're actually getting a background upgrade, so maybe a little out with the digital and in with the physical. That kind of sounded dirty. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a good time. Have a good rest of the week.